So something happened or didn't happen, and I was passed over to another agent there. Again, this is like mid to late 80s. And it was a female agent. And that female agent I have told briefly in another story, in literally this agent who was now acting as my agent, female, invited me to go to meet a couple of folks at a jazz club on Ventura Boulevard. I wish I remember the name. And I imbued perhaps maybe 2 cocktails, as did she. And then leaving the jazz club, we went up to her home, which was above Ventura Boulevard. I don't know, Colorado Canyon or whatever. And to get into her, what was kind of like a bungalow guest housey arrangement, we parked in front. Long story short, she full on came on to me, put her hands on me, and made all kinds of silly inferences about how she was my agent. Well, shortly thereafter, and I'm not saying this could be totally coincidental, having been passed over to her and that having happened, I was dropped for allegedly, I guess, not pulling in enough work. So I have 5. Number 3 is, now this is like a massively famous recording artist. Was a part of a band, isn't kind of now. Again, like hugely, like iconic, and female lead singer. This lead singer was very tight with my former physician's wife. And this friend physician, who is also my physician of sorts, I won't say what area or specialty, his wife, again, attests to the fact, having been very close to this female iconic singer, part of a band, kind of was, and then kind of, used to utilize soda pop, okay, to the point where she had a deviated septum and could no longer do it, the soda pop in her upper region. So the soda pop she used, loved soda pop. And so the only way for to ingest the said soda pop was to have it literally with a straw blown, like, you know, a spray of soda pop, but not a spray on the outside, of the soda pop into that area, like up in that area directly. I was just about to say my physician's wife's name. Anyway, you know, she attests to that across the board, whatever. So I thought that was bizarre. Again, now, this is getting very sketchy. There is, and definitely was, again, a hugely popular, much less famous, but again, iconic for the period, especially in terms of it not really being able to kind of fit a genre. So I guess you would put it in rock, and I guess it kind of is, but it's kind of its own kind of thing. Very popular in the 70s. So this band, so let's say they're, I don't know, they're named after a manufacturing product or a huge, you know, product or something or other. I happen to know, it's kind of part of my second book, but, and again, I was a minor, this was not alleged because I witnessed it, about 10 feet away, the lead singer of this band and 2 other members of this band arranged a transaction that involved the biggest can of soda pop I have ever seen, let alone could imagine. I didn't know they came that big. Cans. And it was in, like, you know, to-go bag, freezer type, clear, large. And so I witnessed that transaction. And it was particularly remarkable because I was a huge fan of that band, hence my being in proximity of that band, all of which is going to be in my second book, which is going to be double size. So it'll be over 100 pages. Can't do much more than that. It's how I write, like little novellas, each chapter being standalones, so you don't have to follow this chronology of Liz Taylor's life and have all kinds of bookmarkers